Okay, we're done. Not funny, I guess. But welcome to a video of mine that I just wanted to sit here and talk a little bit about things that I struggle with. Like I said, my videos are unedited. I don't edit my videos just necessarily because I don't know. I guess a lot of the times people edit their videos and they're just I don't know. I guess sometimes you never know what people are cutting out, and plus I just sit and talk anyway. I guess we don't really want to cut anything out. You know what I mean? So come on, you want to say hi? Okay. So this is Happy. She is my pug. Um. Okay. Think. Oh, it's not food. Look. Okay. So things that I wanted to talk about that I struggle with, things that I personally struggle with, things that other people may struggle with, but the reason why I want to sit here. Stop it. Okay, go. Go lay down. Go. You stink. Did you fart? Girl, you farted. Anyways, I am 5 months pregnant and I'm having a boy. Look at my stomach. Exactly. You wouldn't expect that. You wouldn't expect it. Eee! Okay. But anyways, what I really want to talk about things that I struggle with is I have a habit of procrastinating. I can procrastinate and I feel like that's something a lot of people struggle with, but a lot of people are really disciplined and I am not disciplined in that area, and that's something God is working um on me with, working on me with it, in it, on it, do it. Amen. Uh that's something he's working. Okay. Um, that's something that he's working with me on because I have a habit of being lazy and waiting till the last minute to do stuff when it comes to my college work, when it comes to doing stuff for my husband. I literally just, I take so long to do things sometimes. Or when it comes to doing stuff that I actually like to plan and stuff, it takes me so like long to do it. And that's something that I've genuinely been working on. I don't know why. I just have a habit of procrastinating. I have a habit of like doing things like literally the last minute. I will literally do my schoolwork like when it's due let me see, like maybe 3 hours before the due date. And I had a big time struggling with that because I would get tired and then I wouldn't want to do it and then it would not get turned in. But I also had to learn to have consistency too in order to receive blessings in my life. Like when it came to doing the things of God, I had to be literally consistent in serving and doing my schoolwork and doing my schoolwork and doing other things that God has asked me to do. Because if I'm not consistent in the things of God, then He's gonna be like, hey, you don't want to be consistent in the things of God. Why would I do this for you? But which isn't true because God will allow good things to happen in your life, but are you really doing what He asks you to do? Were you silent or silenced? Okay. 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 So also another thing that I really also struggle with is let me say I don't overthink. I take things. What was that, a bug? Happy, what was that? Was that a bug? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was a shadow. Maybe it was my hair. I sometimes take things a little too personal. I have a habit of I'm a little not sensitive. Let me fix it. My I'm not sensitive. I just feel like my feelings get a little bit hurt way easier than other people's. I feel like I do have a habit of taking things personal. Like my man will tell me something, and I'm just like, "Well, are you saying this, and this?" And he's like, "No, Shekinah, I'm telling this to help you." And sometimes I genuinely have to take a second and I have to be like, "Okay, he's saying this to help me, not hurt me, right?" And I still, before I got saved, I genuinely that's something I struggled with really bad. But like, I didn't want to look at what I was doing, so I didn't look at what I was doing at all. But now I do, and now that I stopped taking things so personal, I actually have gone somewhere with people and people have actually wanted to talk to me. People have actually wanted to have a conversation with me. You know what I mean? Um, you know, it's just normal. Like, it's just normal for people to like struggle with these. Oh, did I turn it off? Can you still hear me? Oh, that's just something that I had to struggle with. I feel like that's something that some people struggle with, not everybody. But if you want advice on how I did it, I genuinely just like on how I am starting to overcome that is I genuinely have to look at what I'm doing wrong, and my cat's in here and we don't let her in the room because she gets jealous of the dog and then she pees on blankets and we have to rewash the blankets every day. Okay, now I shut the door. Now she's locked out. Happy. But Happy, come here. Come sit. Sit right here, mama. Come on. I genuinely just had to stop taking everything personal. This isn't food, baby. Stop. Why are you being greedy? I had to stop taking everything personally and realize that people were just trying to help me. Nobody's out to get me. And if I'm actually getting upset, then they may be right. Literally. And I think about that. If I'm actually getting upset about what somebody is saying to me, they may possibly be right. This is a human hair 100% blend lace front. No, I do not add edges to it. My lace is obviously not showing. Well, it's a little bit lifting right here, but we gotta fix that. My lace is not showing, as you can see, because I don't really like to add edges. I feel like it makes it look a little bit unnatural, I guess. And also, I don't know how to do edges on the lace front, so it may just be the second one on why I don't add edges. Sometimes I do want to have a little. And also, I've never done a middle part. I like doing side parts. But no side part, middle, 30 inch, and it's 30 inches, y'all. 30 inches. I'm just kidding. Anyways, another thing that I struggle with is, let me search my head. Being impatient. Sometimes I want everything right now, right here, right now. Give it to me today. I want it right now, today, next week, and tomorrow. That's it. I want things right now, but I realize that good things take time, and if I want something that's good, we recently had a situation where we were going to be able to get, long story, and we were going to be able to get out of our apartment a couple months early, yada yada yada, and this is what I have to pay for, is a house, this and this, and I realized that there's a lot of things wrong with that. Like, it was just a lot. And I was like, well, we could just do it and stuff like that. But I realized that we have to be patient, because when we're patient, God grants us, and we have endurance, God gives us those things for being patient. We get rewards, right? We get rewards for serving the kingdom of God. You know what I mean? And I genuinely sometimes struggle with control sometimes. I had to learn how to let my husband lead me. We were married for like a month. I had to learn to let my husband like lead me. Like, I had to learn how to let him lead, and I had to learn how to follow, and I had to learn how to do it correctly. Right? I had to learn how to let go and let God. Okay, because whenever I put God, like, and I'm like, God, well, I got it. He's like, okay, girl, you got it. All of it. What are you doing? There ain't no food in here, girl. What are you doing? Happy. There's no food in here. Quit being greedy. She just ate. She just ate dinner. She just being big and greedy and hungry. Why are you being big, greedy, and hungry? Why are you being big, greedy, and hungry? Did you poop? Is that poop on my floor? Did you poop on my floor? No, that's not poop. No, I just can't see. Okay, so I had to let go and let God, because when I didn't let go and let God, God was like, okay, since you think you got it, there you go. Since you want to be a big, tough girl, go ahead. Do it by yourself. You got it, girl. You go. You go. And it literally went so bad. It literally never worked out whenever I tried to do it and I didn't let God. Like, let me tell you, like, God was like, kind of, listen, this is what I need you to do. I want you to do this, and this. I'm like, God, but I just want to say something. Like, I need to get the last word. He's like, no, absolutely not. You're not going to get the last word. You're going to let me handle it, because I am God. You are Shekinah. When Shekinah tries to do stuff, Shekinah cusses people out. And I'm still getting worked on in that area too. Let me tell you, there's things that people, like, when I became a Christian and when I became saved, a lot of people thought that I was perfect, this and this. There's a lot of things that I still struggle with that God had to sit me down and I genuinely had to talk about. There was things that I kept doing that could have literally destroyed my life. There was things that I was doing that almost got me out of the plan of God. There was things that I was doing that genuinely almost pushed me out. You know what I mean? Like, pushed me out, like, to going back to what I was doing, drinking, all this partying and stuff like that. And drinking and partying is so normalized that when you actually do settle down and you do get a life, like, people don't like that. They literally think that you're trapped and stuff like that. I'm not trapped. I'm still a full-time college student with a baby on the way. And yes, I'm still going to be a full-time college student with a baby on the way and a husband and a house. Like, all of these things that I still have, right? And a full-time job, too. My life doesn't stop. You know what I mean? My husband even said, he was like, why would I literally, why would you stop your life? You know what I mean? There was things that we did talk about. There was things that we had to set in place, get our schedules, combined and stuff like that. There was things that had to get set in place so we could properly be there for each other still. And it wasn't just all about me, right? I had to stop making everything about me too, because not everything is about me. Not people are out to get me and stuff like that. And I had to learn that. And it's so cool when you do learn that, because then you're not like, oh, this person is out to get me, this person is out to hurt me, because they're not. Maybe they're trying to help you. Some people are, though, and you got to be careful though with who you're surrounded by, because I have people that were like, y'all, it was bad. We'll get into that a different day. But it's crazy. It was crazy. But I'm just so grateful that I have what I have today. And like 3 years ago, I was partying. I was stuck in like a loop. No, it was like 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was partying. I was stuck in a loop. I was drinking. I was depressed. I was cutting myself. I was angry all the time. I mean, I was so full of anger. And when I first got saved, I was still really, really angry. And I knew that Satan would use people to get to me. Or either sometimes it would just be my stupid decisions that would get me in the decisions. Like quitting jobs impulsively when God didn't tell me to quit. Or doing this, and this. And my own, like, me not wanting to listen to people also, or trying to be in control also, almost got me to quit my job. But I had to learn, and I had to stop, and I had to wait, because the Lord blessed me with that job, because I applied 5 times. I surrendered, I gave it to the Lord. Next thing you know, I got an interview the next day, and I got the job that I wanted, which is with fashion, because I love clothes, and I still need to do a series on clothes. I'm also in fashion merchandising, and I'm also in Bible college because I want to be a youth minister and I want to help out the young. I also really, 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 really love to talk, and I love to give advice. I love to help people. What is your problem? It's not food. It's not food. Look. She knows it's not food. She just, y'all, she just ate. I'm literally telling y'all, she does this all the time. I cannot stand when she's in the kitchen. When I'm in the kitchen, I'll be like, Happy, get out the kitchen when I'm in the kitchen. And she knows, and she'll go sit down. And then 5 minutes later, she back in the kitchen. You do. Don't you act like you don't be doing that. Yes, I'm telling on you, girl, because you don't be listening. Oh my gosh, she do not be listening at all. Happy, stop being greedy, mama. Why are you being so greedy? I didn't used to like her a lot, but I actually do love her. But sometimes she just be doing stuff that be irritating. Like, she barks so much. And I know she's a dog, but I'm like, dang, she'll bark at a fly. I'm like, girl, it's not that serious. And pugs have a habit of doing that too. Like, she's so cute. Ooh. Your breath is kicking, girl. But, yes, guys, that's all I have for today. I really just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I need to be uploading more consistently. I guess that's how you get more followers and stuff. I do want more people to see my videos. I do want people to be more inspired. I do want people to know that everything is going to be okay. And I do want people to know that God has got your back. God's got your back, but make sure you are not using him. And make sure you are actually praying and you get that relationship right with God. Because he needs you. He needs you to serve his kingdom. Okay? Okay. Everybody have a good day. Bye. Love you.